Hey, what's up, guys? Anybody in the chat already? I should probably pull that up. Give me one moment, please. Oh. Is there anybody here?
Give me one moment.
Oh, sorry. How's everybody doing on this fine Friday evening? Got the chat with me. Hey, there are people in here, 20 viewers. So, what's up, guys? It's Graphic Phoenix, back with another video today, or live stream, I guess, today. And today we are talking about not plants, maybe next week. We're talking about blue-tongued skinks. So I'm just going to turn on my overhead light here and let my cat out. Who wants to see my cat? Look at him. Can you guys see him? That's Spike. So cute. Get lost, you punk. But I don't really have a very good setup to talk about them, unfortunately, because actually, you know what? Maybe I should have thought of this earlier. I just walked in the door from school, so I'm a little unorganized. But how's everybody doing today? Everybody's doing well, it seems. I'm getting a blue tongue. That's awesome, Johnny. That's good to hear. I'm going to not talk quite as much, or I'm going to talk a lot more at the beginning, and then I'll pay more attention to chat afterwards. I'm actually not even going to be on camera for the most part, but Sky will be, and I know Sky is definitely a favorite. So for those of you typing in chat right now, for those of you joining me live, I cannot see you right now. I can't see the chat, unfortunately. I could pull it up on my phone, but I'll just talk away for the first, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, something like that, and then I'll pay more attention to chat, and then we'll figure out some of the other logistics that'll happen during this live stream. So I wanted to bring you guys a blue-tongued skink care sheet. This is basically something that I truly believe is like a bearded dragon, but better. Anybody in there agree with me? I don't know. These guys are definitely a very good beginner pet. I like them a lot. They are probably one of my favorite beginners, especially if you're looking for a larger one. Again, bearded dragons are an amazing starter reptile, but I think these guys provide I don't know, they're a little more rare, so I guess, in all honesty, a bearded dragon would be a better starter just because of the price point, because bearded dragons will run you, what, 50, 75 bucks, whatever it is, all the way up to a couple thousand, but you know what I'm saying. A starter bearded dragon does not cost all that much, so yeah, so why would you be looking for a blue tongue? Now, these guys, the reason why I went with them is simply because they're a little more rare. They're still extremely chill. They're very relaxed. They're basically reptile carnivores, or not carnivores, omnivores. They're garborators. They'll eat most things that you have left. He'll take crickets off the tongs. He'll eat basically everything. So yeah, they're very nice to have around. They're beautiful, stunning animals. I know you guys can see them at least a little bit. He's just lounging, probably after spending most of the day trying to break out. We'll get into that later, but I just want to go over some general care for these guys, so why don't we get started? First, obviously, first things first, a lot of people pay attention to when they're buying a reptile is lifespan. Lifespan for these guys, it's not really nailed down quite yet, but I'd say anywhere to 15, 20 years plus. I haven't looked into these guys enough to see how old they get, as in what the oldest one out there might be right now. I'm sure it's 25, 30, something like that. They are very robust creatures, and I expect them to live a very long time. Now, the tank size is something that is, I guess, I'll word it differently. there are different schools of thought when keeping blue-tongue skinks. Now, I've been talking to one of the I guess my buddy on Instagram. I think it's NKM or NMK Exotic, something like that. That's been talking to me, and he brought up a very good point. There are different schools of thought when taking care of these. There's the school of thought that traditional keepers tend to have, and that's keeping them in bins. Brian Barczyk keeps them in bins. I'm not necessarily fighting against that notion, but it's something that, especially for your first reptile, you definitely don't need. I recommend a cage no less than 36 inches by 18 by 18. Now, the height is not necessary. You don't really need a whole ton of height for these guys. My cage is 48 inches long by 12 inches tall by 2 feet deep. And that, for a Taliqua, my dad's upstairs, so if you hear him yelling at somebody, he's yelling at my brother. I'll close my door, though. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Tank size. So, what else? The smallest for the Taliqua gigas, which is the Indonesian blue-tongue skink, which is that right there. That's a Merauke blue-tongue skink. I don't recommend anything smaller than that, the 36 by 18 by 18. Honestly, I think this is the perfect size for them, 4 feet by 2 feet. I think that gives them a very nice footprint and allows them to have some space to roam around. So that's very nice. Now, the whole school of thought of keeping them in bins is it's something that I don't love. I'm not against keeping animals in bins. It's just for something like these guys, I think that for most people that are not trying to breed them at large scale numbers, there's no sense in keeping them in tubs or bins or anything like that. Now, yeah, so that's what I recommend for caging. As for temperatures, you guys can't see it, but on the other end of the tank, up here, there's actually a heat panel there with a tile underneath it, and that keeps it at about 95 or 100 degrees, depending on what time of day, if I'm in there, whatever it is. So 95 to 100 is their basking temperature. That's what I recommend. They are fine with belly heat. They are also fine with above heat. I do recommend, if you're using the above heat method, that you certainly should have a tile or large rocks to dissipate the heat, to kind of absorb it and spread it over a larger area. The whole super concentrated spotlight is not necessarily a good thing for them. So yeah, that's for the basking temperature. For the cool side, where he's chilling over right now, you want it at about 76 to 80-ish. That's kind of normal, more room temperature-ish. Yeah, for lighting, again, there's two kind of schools of thought about lighting, and that is what is debated. There's the school of thought of, no, they don't need UVB, you don't need to keep them with UV, which is technically true. I don't keep Sky with UV bulbs. I will be getting some in the future here when these bulbs tend to go, because they need replacing in another couple months. So when they're done, I'll change to UV bulbs. But right now, I supplement, I feed. Yeah, you don't need UV, but there are definite benefits to having UV. They get to synthesize their own D3. They will not get MBD or metabolic bone disease. And yeah, it's definitely worth noting, if you can provide UV, which all of us has the ability to, I say why not? I mean, it's not going to hurt them in any way. In fact, it'll make them stronger. They'll be able to spend less, or you'll be able to spend less money on vitamins and stuff like that, because they'll be able to synthesize their own. So I think that is very important. How many people we got? 60 people. Okay. I think that is very important for keeping these guys. I don't know if you all agree or not, But like I said, there is that school of thought that you don't need UV, and it is true. Brian Barczyk, people out in Australia breed these guys with no UV with no problem. So it's not saying that you have to have UV. It's just beneficial if you do. Now, what else can we talk about here? So we've covered heating, temperatures, lifespan. I guess diet is really the next step for these guys. Diet for these are primarily to a general rule, basically. That general rule is 50% of their diet should be veggies, 50 or nope, that math is not correct. 50% of their veggies, 40% should be proteins, and about 10% should be fruits. Now, most things will be fine for these guys. Proteins include things like dog food, cat food, which I don't feed at all, boiled chicken, boiled turkey, boiled ground beef. You can do pinkies and mice. You can do insects of various kinds, superworms, mealworms, all that kind of stuff. Hornworms he loves. And yeah, so that's good for proteins. That's kind of the common ones. Cockroaches, of course, for those of you that can feed them, they will eat. Veggies and fruits. Most will be safe for fruits. I would definitely stay away from things with citrus in them. I recommend strawberries, bananas, mangoes. There's a whole list of things. Actually, if you guys want more information, I believe I left a link in the description down below, and it's to a bluetongueskink.net, I'm pretty sure, and that is probably the best source for all your information about blue tongues. It is a wealth of knowledge. Now, as for things that you should stay away from veggie-wise, you should definitely stay away from things like onions, eggplant, avocado, rhubarb. Yeah, those are kind of the main no-nos. Honestly, those are the ones that can cause some damage and are toxic to them. So definitely stay away from those things. And most other things you can check on the bluetongueskinks.net website. So did it freeze? Hello? Oh, yeah. I don't know if that's Daniel. If that's Daniel, hey, what's up, buddy? McClutch? That's probably Daniel. Spinach, you definitely want to stay away from as well. Spinach is another one of those things that has oxalic acid and basically can create kidney stones, I'm pretty sure. But, yeah. So that's kind of the blue tongue skink care sheet that I can provide. I'm going to get my chair here because I ain't going to stand here this whole time. Who the hell do you think I am? And I actually have coffee too. I have a bad headache though, so I probably won't be online as long as I normally am. I will see how the whole headache thing goes. But what else can we talk about blue tongues? Oh, sexing. That is that is a pain, honestly. There's really no good way of sexing blue tongues. A lot of times people will judge by their throat. You guys can't see it on Sky right now, but his throat and his underbelly is orange, but that can also happen in females. His jowls are a little more enlarged, but again, that could just be a fat female. And there was another thing. You might be able to see hemipenes, but again, if a female is very large, you won't see them. So there's no super good. Is it not? Like, are you guys, did it stop? Are we good? Are we still live? Currently rendering. I think we're still good. It says that we're still live, so I don't, maybe refresh the page. I don't know. Jonathan, that's probably your connection, not mine. If it keeps freezing, that's likely your connection. As for sexing, the reason I know he's male is A, because I've seen him produce sperm plugs, which are exactly as they sound. He produces sperm, and they're little like white capsules. It's kind of weird, actually. Also, I've seen him invert his henny peens in front of me, so I could see him, and yeah, that's how I knew he was a male. Females, obviously, you won't see that kind of thing. What else can you look for? You can also try, if you have two blue tongue skinks, you can basically put them together and keep a very, very watchful eye, because two males will just battering ram each other and is not good. But yeah, if they're a male and a female, breeding is quite rough, especially with blue tongues. They go nuts. Yeah, I think that's kind of all about sexing. Oh, you guys, I have a bad headache. Rip me. All right, I'm just looking at the chat at the moment. Parlez-vous français? Oui. Well, I used to speak a lot of French. I came from pizza cures headaches. Yes, Daniel, that's the goal. Advil and pizza. For those of you that don't know, if you guys are in chat and you guys are talking, McClutch, MC Clutch, is actually my buddy. He's actually the one that looks after all my reptiles. So if you guys have any questions for him, I guess you could ask. But yeah, I'm going over to his house right after this and having pizza, homemade pizza. It's going to be great. Coffee with headaches. Oh, and 101 Red, you read my mind. Best pizza ever. Can you guys hear my dad yelling? I don't know if you can or not. So what do you guys want to see now that we've kind of passed that blue tongue skink care? Or do you have any? Actually, let's go with blue tongue skink questions. What do you guys have questions for? I guess I should clarify the Indonesian versus Australian. So Australian blue tongue skink and 101 Red, yes, I pay him very well. I guess it's technically my parents. That's the one thing that I don't pay for. That's the best mug ever. Why? I mean, it's a Walmart mug. It cost me like $1 or $2, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. Music with Kelsey asks humidity. So that's actually a good question. I guess I should have mentioned that. Humidity for the Taliqua skincoides, or skincoides, or the Australian, there's the Centralian, Eastern, and Western blue tongue skinks, I guess. There's also shinglebacks, but we can't really get access to those outside of Australia, which that is one of my dream reptiles for one of you guys that always ask, oh, what's your dream reptile, man? That is definitely one of them, is a shingleback skink. They're so sweet. Holy smokes. Whew. Whew. Damn. Where was I at? Jack Sullivan. What's up, buddy? Where was I at? Oh, yeah. Humidity. So for the Taliqua gigas or the Indonesian blue tongue skink, you can have it higher, up and around 50 to 60% ish. You don't have to. They are okay with the lower humidities. However, Rexinator, careful there, buddy. I feel like Jake might drop the burn hammer. Yep, told you. Guys, see, you guys, this is terrible. This freaking chat is just distracts me like a mother. They can do with lower humidity, but they do need baths and things around when they shed, because they tend to have a hard time or harder time shedding. So for those Taliqua gigas out there, you can bathe them, which is good. I recommend it. But for the Australian blue-tongue skinks, I guess I should say, their humidity is fine, anywhere from 40 to 60, 40, 50, maybe 60%. That's totally fine. It's not $2 or it's. Can you hear my dad yelling at my cat? I know it's a couple seconds delays, but Wolf Spider, I notice you. What's up, buddy? 55. For those of you that are watching right now, if you want to share this on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, let me know. If we hit 100 viewers, I'd be stoked. What's the bedding depth? Asked the Nate Reptile guy. Now, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, my bedding depth is not adequate, in my opinion. I would do about 4 inches, maybe 6. That's totally fine. 4 to 6 inches. But yeah, they like to burrow to a certain extent. They don't need it. Sky doesn't really do it at all, obviously, because his whole guys, for those of you saying notice me, I see you. I know. Calvin Cristobal. Is that Calvin from work? That would be cool. Do you work at Pisces? Arib, I notice you too. Yes, hello. Yeah, bedding depth 4 inches, I'd say. That's fine. Bedding types, I guess I should talk about as well. You guys can use Coconut Core. The Jungle Earth from Zilla is good. I think you can use the, what's it called? My head hurts so much. Shoot, I can't remember what it's called. I'm sorry. I go to Sate. Okay. What's up, my Sate brethren? Even though I don't go to Sate, I go to UFC, but that's fine. Sate's pretty dope too. I got a couple friends that go there. Fun Steak. What's up, buddy? Any other questions about blue tongue skink, guys, before we can move on, or before I move on? Show us your tortoise, please. He'll probably be coming. Arizona fam. Heck yeah, buddy. Can you take a blue tongue? Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Can I take, the Great Potato says, can you take a blue tongue skink outside? Yes, you can. Definitely keep a close eye on them, but they do love it outside. I bring Sky outside. Maybe, I mean, if I'm honest, a couple times every summer, like 4 or 5 times a summer. But you can take them out as much as you want. If you want to take them outside while you're sitting outside, as long as the temperature is right, then you can bring them out, of course. I mean, that's good. They love D3. They love the sunlight. They will do definitely awesome. Will you subscribe? We'll subscribe to you after the stream is over. Okay, you guys are talking to yourselves. How long they live? Next toast. Ask. I already answered that. Oh yeah, I guess price point for these guys I should mention. Yes, Raven. Obviously not in winter. That's why I said if the temperatures are right. Just had a topic I was going to talk about and totally forgot about it. How many hides? Chase Fife asks. As many as you can. You don't really need one on the warm side, but somewhere in the middle, and then, I mean, everywhere, really. Like, you don't, I personally don't like saying, oh, you need 2 hides. You need as many, like, make it look natural, and they'll find their own hides. Simple. Jordan Fleming asked lights. Buddy, I already covered that early on. Short synopsis. Basking light, any or UV, you can have both. Definitely need some source of heat, whether it's a basking light or a heat pad. You also don't require UV, however, it does. It does benefit them for vitamin production and stuff. So, yeah, or you can have none. People have been caught. I don't know, with no lights at all. I got Sky from Reptiblast. Says, where did you get Sky? I got him from the pet store I worked at, Petland. Don't really recommend supporting them, but he was much cheaper. The manager had a loose arm, or what is it? An easily twisted arm? I don't know. He basically said, hey, I'll give you my manager's discount if you buy this thing right now. I was like, dope, I'm buying this thing right now, because he gets 50% off. So I got Sky for $130 maybe, or $140. Average price for blue tongue skinks is anywhere between $200 and $400, honestly. Star Wars, for sure. What days do you work at Pisces? You go to Pisces all the time? I work Sundays for sure. You'll find me, or just ask for me, and I'll be switching to Tuesdays. So those are the 2 days that I work. Just looking for a last couple blue tongue skink questions here. Morphs? What do you want to know about morphs? Amar loops. Coops Reptiles asks if I plan on breeding. Probably not. Maybe in the future I will, because I really like them. I think that'd be super cool, but not right now. I just don't have space for a female. Holy smokes. Oh, I'm struggling here, boys and girls. Okay. Please ask me only blue tongue skink questions right now. I'll go to the Q&A after this. Reptiblast Vlogs asks, how big is Sky and what is the average size? Sky's like 20 inches maybe? 24 inches, somewhere around there. The Indonesian blue tongue skinks are larger than the Australian counterparts. I can't remember how big the Australians get. I think they get 14 to 18 inches, something like that. I don't remember, though. And yeah, those are their average size. Can I hold a few animals? Do blue tongue skinks lose their tails? I don't know if they have caudal autonomy, which is exactly what you're talking about. It's when a leopard gecko or whatever loses. If you've ever seen it, they have like a network that interlocks like that, and when it pops off, and it looks like a star. But I don't think blue tongues have that. If they do, I mean, I've grabbed Sky by his tail many, many times, like hard grab, like grab and pull, because he was running away, and that happens. It's never happened. So I'm sure they can, but it's not something that they do like a blue tongue skink or like a leopard gecko or a crested gecko. Reptile Jones says, can you crossbreed different locales? I think it's kind of like, what? I don't know. I was watching KG Tropicals earlier, a fish channel, and he was talking about how crossing different breeds of African cichlids, it's kind of like that. It's extremely frowned upon, and is not recommended, if that's your question. I definitely wouldn't, because of ethics reasons. For me, that's not right. Breeding them to make them impure. Why would you want dirty blue-tongued skinks when you can keep their genetics stable? That's ideal. I don't know if it's lethal or not, though. Like, I don't know if they'll produce viable babies. Tommy Nichols asks, has he ever bitten me? No, thank God. I have certainly heard that it hurts a lot if they bite you, because they have very strong jaws. I mean, all that jowls and stuff, just that would nope. John Cadman asks, do they escape a lot? Sky does, because he's an asshole and pushes out he will physically push out the paints of acrylic in there. It'll not be in the cage anymore. He'll push it all the way out. That's why I have the two little rulers up there. I have one there, and then a clear one on that side. Courtney Long is saying that many skinks can lose their tails as a defense mechanism, and that includes blue-tongued skinks. I mean, sound is gone. Oh, did I cover the mic? Whoops, that would be awkward. Okay, is that better, guys? Sorry. Sound, yay. Okay, good. Courtney Long says that there is that they do have caudal autonomy. While that might be true, it's definitely nothing at all like a crested gecko or a leopard gecko or one of those species that will just lose their tail for no apparent reason. Like I said, I've grabbed Spike, I've pulled him by his tail, I've held him by his tail, like, yeah. That's the end of that comment. Yeah, so there you go. It's not common for them to drop their tails, but they can. Exactly. So kind of what I said. Class A Reptiles asks if you can house 2 in 1 tank. I strongly don't recommend it. You can technically get away with housing 2 females, 2 males. Definitely not. Male and a female, strongly wouldn't recommend. And even 2 females, why? Like, and this is going to come extremely harsh, but if your goal is to house 2 females together to save space or whatever it is, it's not worth it. That's just being selfish. Like, you shouldn't have them together because they can do serious damage to each other. Yeah, that's where I'm going to end that. Okay, you know what? I don't know how long we've been going. For about half an hour. Yeah, 35 minutes. So I'm going to switch over my focus into Q&A and showing you guys a couple things. So what questions do you have for me? I probably won't be staying a whole hell of a lot longer because it feels like there are little people in my brain smacking the back of my eyes with jackhammers. Or I guess that'd be like this, but yeah. When are your what? Do I even lift, bro? Would I ever get a Pac-Man frog? Luke Atwood asks. Probably not. Daniel McClutch, the guy that was in here earlier, he actually had 3 or 4 of them. I don't know currently how many he has. Can I do Hermit's Taurus carry? Yeah, I can. Not right now. This is just Blue Tongue Skink care. Oh, you guys, I'm really sorry. I hate complaining and stuff, but this is rough. Okay, so Daniel has 1 left. But they are really cool. Like, as far as lizards go and stuff, I know Jake has one from Jake's Reptiles. I know Daniel has one, which is McClutch. They're very cool. Me personally, it's just, I sound so much like an asshole when I say this, but I'm limited in space, and I don't want to keep things that are just like, oh yeah, Pac-Mans are cool. I want to keep things that really interest me, like dart frogs and some tree frogs and stuff like that. So if I'd be getting other frogs, it wouldn't be a Pac-Man. Bro, you tired? It's 5 o'clock. Oh, I'm not tired. I have a bad headache. Ravens Reptiles. My dad's outside, so he might pop in and say hi. But if you hear him speaking, because our walls are paper thin in here. Frosty GFX, he's asked this several times, so I'll answer it. Would I ever get a praying mantis? I can't, really. I can keep there's like 1 or 2 species that I can have that are legal here, and I'd probably use them as feeders. There's nothing spectacular color-wise or anything like that I'd be able to keep. So it's all illegal here in wonderful Alberta because our government has no goddamn clue what they're talking about. Yeah, Alberta. Woo, F yeah. Geckoel, I think. What about a pixie frog? Same deal. Honestly, I'd probably just never own a pixie frog because I don't really like them that much, to be honest. Bruh. Fatal Gamer. Do you like turtles? Yeah, I love turtles. They're so cool. It's 1 a.m. where I live. Damn, you must be out in Europe. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad. That's why I do these on Fridays, because every other day of the week it would have to happen late, and I know people are able to stay up later on Fridays, so I'm glad that you guys are tuning in. Yeah, it's midnight. Will you replace another cam for your old Jackson cage? Tommy Nichols asks. Probably not. Whoa, my hair's all messed now. Let's do the casual hair flip. Just kidding. Probably not. I mean, the cage is still going. You can see it over. Nope, right there. Too far. You can see it there. It's still growing. The light's still on. It's still doing really well, but I don't think so, honestly. Yeah. I don't think so. Definitely not another Jackson's. I will not be keeping Jackson's chameleons any longer in the current place that I live. So I'm just gonna put you guys on another surface because my fans are running real strong. Real strong. Okay. Ravens Reptile, please stop spamming that. He's just saying iguana, and I probably will not get a iguana. Definitely not a green iguana. If I was to get one when I move out, I'd probably get a rhino or a cyclura species of some kind. Jake, if Raven says that again, keep an eye on him, okay? Okay, dude? Oh. No problem, Jake. I really appreciate it. No Fiji. Boston, and I assume you're talking about Fijian iguanas, and yes, I would certainly house Fijian iguanas. So no chameleon Q&A? What do you mean? Justin Gentile. Do another day in the life? I will. I'm just waiting for something cool to happen. I'll definitely do another one at the next Orchid show. Probably one during a what was I thinking of? Probably one during the next reptile show. And if you guys want to see kind of what university life, I guess, is, then I could make a video about that too. Are you doing a BTS Q&A? Riley Coleman asks. No, it's not just BTS. It's anything. At this moment, I've switched away from Blue Tongue Skink. When is the next Orchid show? Daniel says it is in May, I think. And yeah, there'll be Equigenera is going to be vending there, so I'm going to make a huge orchid order from them and pick it up there because I don't have to pay for shipping. Yay! How about venomous snakes? Most of which are extremely hard to find and or illegal here in Alberta. Whew. Oh, I need more coffee, folks. Shit. Oh God. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, I almost just died on cam. Reptile Jones asks, by the way, Reptile Jones, I think a long time ago, did you ever make a vivarium build video? Because I could have sworn there was another Reptile Jones that I was subscribed to a long time ago. It might have been you. Whipped out the mug again. Yeah, dog. Almost died. It almost killed me. Holy. Gentle, you must have missed my comment to ask you if you had a chameleon care Q&A. Not yet, no. I'll every week, every other week, something like that, I'll try and do kind of a highlight video of species, and every week I'll try and do something like that. So it's only 7, mate. Oh. Tommy Nichols asks how much money I make. Lol. That's something that I prefer not to answer. Oh yeah, Reptile Jones, I totally skipped over your question. What would be my first snake? Now, you guys are probably going to shit on me for saying this, but honestly, probably either, like, I don't want a ball python. I don't want a corn snake. I don't want just a normal king snake, stuff like that. A Mexican black king snake would be sweet. A black-headed python, which are stupid expensive, like 10 grand here in Canada. I go for one of those. Olive pythons are really cool. What else would I go for? Hognose are cool. There's a lot of cool snakes. Honestly, a green tree python, I do, because I could set up a really nice natural habitat for it and just have it as a display animal, and then people would stop yelling at me for not having a snake. But yeah, that's probably what I go for. What will your next animal be? Well, there was a female Leachianus gecko for sale in Edmonton, and it was $600 for the female, the cage, and extra food. That is a steal. And it kills me. It kills me to have to pass it up. Really kills me. Arc Lover asks, what inspired you to make your channel? Honestly, I mean, there's a couple different answers to that question. There's the very selfish answer of, I really just wanted to have a following. I wanted to be able to reach people and talk to you guys like I'm doing right now with 53 people, 47 now, 47. to reach you guys. That's what I really wanted to do. And I mean, I've achieved that. I wanted to be able to spread new information, good information, make good care videos, make good build videos, make that kind of stuff for all of you guys to enjoy. So that was my goal. And I mean, I've achieved it. I'm not going to stop, of course, because I want to reach more people. I want to, how do I put it? I want to be the Canadian Camp Kennan. Of course, that limits me to things that I can't keep outside, that kind of stuff. But I want to make good quality videos. I want to make exciting content. I want to talk to people from around the hobby. I want to do that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, I am in Canada, and that limits me so much for possibilities, because hypothetically, this isn't something that has happened or has been denied of me, but hypothetically, if a reptile company called me and was like, hey, we want to fly you out here, wherever. I'm in Canada, so flights for them automatically go through the roof. Like, flying within the States is something that is quite cheap, and I want to be the very best that no man ever was. Catch, goddamn, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's kind of it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to reach people. I wanted to make good quality videos, because I probably shouldn't talk about this on stream, but as a whole, a lot of people's videos don't have very good video quality, don't have the kind of thought put behind videos. And that was my goal to bring to you guys. I tried to have a good camera, not just a cell phone, or even if I had a cell phone, like I have an external mic for my cell phone, that kind of stuff. So I try to provide good content that is unlike other things in this hobby. Of course, all the Animal Bites homies at one time, with his Snake Bites, Camp Kennan, Critic Cam. I think those are really the ones that have kind of taken off from that. They have amazing quality. Like, I'll never be able to catch up with them because I don't have a cameraman. I am the cameraman. I am the editor. I am the host. I am everything. So that's yeah, that's my answer. To make a very short answer, extremely long. I'm sorry I got it stuck in your head. Yeah, Ravens, you definitely did. Arib Hassam, I think the videos, I'm glad people have noticed it. I posted a video of the unboxing of my camera, and it flopped like a seal. Like, I think it has probably 800 views or something. It's like, oh, okay. I mean, a lot of people ask me what camera I use, but clearly nobody gives a crap. Build a zoo mic. Yes, I would love to. You're answering everyone but me. Hunter Allen, lizard for great price and easy-ish care. I mean, all beginner reptiles: leopard gecko, crested gecko, blue tongue skink. Well, blue tongue skink's expensive. Bearded dragon, all the standard anoles, all the beginner reptiles are all cheap and relatively easy to care for. Draw my life. That would be cool. My dad has music on. Can you guys hear the music? Just toss in a whole bunch of yeses or nos, please. Oh, no. Okay, good. All right, stop with the nose and stuff. Maybe I'll move over here so I can show you guys some stuff. Gotta maneuver my room here. Sorry about that. Well, I'm over at the Pumillo Viv. I'll show you guys some of it later, but now I'm sure you can hear it because now I'm closer. But no, stopping it now. Yes. Now you guys can hear it. Yeah. How old is this guy? I think he's like 5 or 6. Hold on, I'm gonna go tell my dad to stop for a second. I'll be right back. Who do you guys want to look at? Maybe we'll do Shell. Holmes, I'm live streaming. Can you not? Okay. You can turn it on. Just go like when you go into the Steam because they can hear it. I'm live streaming. Okay. Did you guys enjoy looking at the show? It wasn't too exciting, I know. Oh, now he's like, oh, Mike's here. Mike, hey, dude. Are you gonna bite me? Watch, he will totally chomp on my finger, and it's gonna suck. Watch. So you guys are at a bad angle, but that's the Shellman. Oh, the Pomelo moved. Dang it. Sheldon twerk. Will you ever do meetups in Arizona? If enough of you are out there, I guess I could. Because I mean, I don't know. I could. Like, if you guys really want to see a meetup, then definitely let me know. Next time I'm down there in summertime, I could. Justin Olson, I watch all your videos and never answer any questions of mine. What's your questions, buddy? I didn't. And for those like kind of extrapolating off that comment, for those of you that I'm missing your questions, don't feel bad. Like, I'm not intentionally missing questions unless you're being annoying and just saying like, "Hey, answer me. Hey, look. Hey, like." I'm not going to answer. I might just say hi, but yeah, I'm not intentionally skipping people. I guess that's it. Do a meetup in the UK if you ever come here. Yeah, I actually have a lot of people, Coco's Critters, that are from the UK, so I might be able to actually do that. But I mean, I don't see myself going to the UK, but if I do. See you, Jack Sullivan. Have a good one. Will you ever sell any of your animals? Which ones? I have dart frogs for sale. Can we see the lychee? Yeah, I can show you the lychee. Ooh, my stomach is like, damn, look at him. He's all, can you guys see him? Yeah, he's on that wall. He's all wrinkly and old man. That's funny. All wrinkly. He's just an old man. I should get Road to Reptile. I'm going to be closing it off here right away. I'm going to be stopping here. How much, OMG? Hunter, if you are in Canada, you can buy them. If you're in the States, I will not be able to get them to you. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I want my Ackies so bad. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, if I breed my red Ackies, they will be sold like that. There's so many people that want them, and they're expensive AF. Yeah, Reeb was asking about why the Alberta government bans certain frogs, and I think it's only Phyllobates terribilis that is banned because they're idiots. They don't know what they're talking about. Like there's no real reasoning from that I can deduce because, like you said, if they get out, they're gonna die. If they're not poisonous in captivity, you know, like it's. Vicky Spitz. Mike, answer where? What? Please answer. Do they smell bad? How often do you clean their cage? I assume you're talking blue tongues. No, they don't smell bad, and 2 or 3 times a year. Mike, these live streams are amazing. Thanks, buddy. I'm glad there's 50 of you in here watching this. Ackies are $80 in Sweden. Holy shit. They're 450 to 600 here. Damn. That's crazy. Let's go see if there's any frogs out right now, and then we'll close this bad boy off. I don't think there is. Can you guys see any? There used to be one in that bromeliad right up front, but I don't think he's there anymore. Yeah, I don't see any. Zoot. Zoot, 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 zoot. Yeah, there's no frogs out right now. Not even one. I guess I should show you the cages, not my face. Not my ugly face. See? None out. None out. I'm putting you guys on top of Sheldon's cage. Oh, whoa. It's kind of cool, but you can't see my mouth. That's kind of weird. I like your face. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate. Is Kai fully grown? Is what? I have dendrobates calling. Daniel, just a savage. Going after people left and right there, bud. Is that the Canadian accent you all are hoping for? Going out for a rip, are you, bud? Dude, the TB. What's TB? Like what? Vicky, I've answered a couple times. Oh, I forgot about the Eratus. Yeah. Make it a Sheldon stream. Wouldn't that be funny if I just had a security camera and you could watch Sheldon all day? That'd be interesting. Let's get Tim's by. Oh, gosh. Let's get Tim's A, bud. Come on. JP, chill. Chill. Jake, you don't have to ban him for that, but just delete it. Watch your profanity. Answer, please bring Tig out. Tig is hiding. I will check to see if she's out. Oh, Tigo. Yeah. She's hiding. I don't see her anywhere. Sorry, guys. Sometimes she's just right on the front glass, and I'll take her out, but I don't see her. What do you use to stream, a webcam? No. Well, yeah. It's just on my laptop, though. You forgot the A in the talk. No, I said A, bud. Anybody meets a Canadian A, we talk like this. I'm a horrible person. I know that. All right. I'll take a couple more questions. We'll probably go for another 5 or 10 minutes, and we'll go. On my shirt, it's just a Hurley shirt. Just Hurley and sauce. Apparently. That's embarrassing. God damn. Okay, so I'll take a couple more, and then we'll wrap this up. And then Daniel, actually, I should ask Daniel, is pizza ready? That's the question that I have for you. Okay, so herping. Mario Ramos asks, have I ever gone herping? No, I haven't, not technically. However, exciting news. You know, if you guys haven't seen the video and you're live right now, well, obviously wait until I'm done, but go to my channel and look up the Predators Reptile store tour, and his name Shane, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's Shane. Offered me to take me this summer when I go back out to Arizona on a road cruise, which is, I'm sure some of you have heard it that are familiar with herping, but basically you go out late at night and you have your headlights on and you just drive down infrequently driven roads and you see what's on the road. And he's a certified, basically, venomous snake rescuer, I think, something like that. He does it for the Humane Society, I'm pretty sure. And he basically said, hey, I mean, when you're down in the summertime, let me know and we'll go road herping. So I will hopefully have a video of that for you guys. Obviously, I'm not going to be stupid enough to go out there and say, oh, man, like, pygmy rattlesnake, go over there and pick it up. No, I'll probably, I mean, I'll be very interested, but I'm not going to be over there handling the snakes or anything like that. If it's a hog nose or not a hog nose, gopher snake or a Mexican, Arizona milk snake. Yeah, I could handle those, but obviously anything venomous, I'm not going to handle. I mean, come on now. Now, what else? Sorry, I'm just catching up with. I need to see if Daniel answered. I'm sorry, guys. No, Doe has started. Ooh, that means you guys get a longer stream. Who is Skipper Reptiles? I don't know. Ha 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 ha. Hello. Okay. Vicky asks, what size is my tegu cage? I don't have a tegu. Or is she asking somebody in chat? Large, huge. That's what size you need. Back, I got my pizza. What's up, Repti Blast? Is there anything you guys want to see before I leave? I could grab one of the baby Ackies if you want to see them. Would you guys enjoy that? Hookah Dab says, nice name, classy. Tips for fruit fly cultures. I will. Ooh, that's actually a good question. Yes, do it. No. Who says no to a baby Ackie? Come on. Okay, stop with the Ackie question or the Ackie answers. But for the fruit fly cultures, maybe I'll do a Facebook Live or something, just because I can do it with my phone easier. Wow, I totally lost my train of thought. I might be able to do one of me making my cultures. I also plan to do another video of the fruit fly cultures pretty soon here, because I have tweaked my mixture a little bit. So if you guys want to see that, definitely, it'll be coming. It'll be coming. Yes, yes, yes. Bring out the Ackie. Bring out the Ackie. Okay, so everybody says, can we see some frogs? I would love to show you some frogs, but there's no frogs. I just missed it, and they all... I was hoping they'd come out and start calling, but I might be able to. There's always a couple. Let's see here. I wish I had a portable webcam on this thing. Life would be so much easier. See, there was one in this bromeliad right here. Oh, hey, a frog. Look. Do you see it? Is it in film? I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right down there. Hey, little dude. Got a big old fat tummy. Are you eating all my springtails? Can you guys see it? I don't know if you guys can. I hope so. Can you guys see them? Did you guys see them? Sorry. I can see it. Okay. That's good enough for me. I don't... See, it's like right there. I'm really sorry if you can't see it. But just hanging out. Oh, see? Bounding along. Doo-doo-doo. Come on in the light, little girl. There you go. Hello. I really hope you guys can see it. And I know Jake will be super stoked about that. See you, Raven. Have a good dinner. No, no frog. Beautiful frog. See, some people can see it, but look. See right there. can see it moving. Surely you guys can do that. I hope so. Otherwise, that'd be very awkward. Class A reptiles, are you heading out as well? Bob Mike smokes bear pothos. Check your phone. I can't check my phone right now. I'm so stoked, my dudes. What's up, Serpent? What happened? It froze. No way. It's still here. Okay. So you guys want me to pull out a baby Aki? I'll pull out a baby Aki. You can see him wreck my finger, and then I'll shut this down, okay? Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see here. They're not going to be happy about this one iota. Not one iota. Alrighty. Right, can you... Hello. Can you come out? Whoop. Pew. I know it's out of film, but can't really reach him. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come here. There we go. Here's a baby Aki. Ooh, the backlighting is awful on that. Damn. Okay, hold on one sec. No biting yet either. That is progress, I suppose. Okay. All right. Oh well. You guys can see him pretty good actually. There he is. Look at yourself in the camera there, mate. I know you don't want to. You'll probably bite me very shortly. But you're okay. Check it out. Check it out. You're okay. He is freaking out, guys. You're okay. There you go. Oop. See, he's looking for fingers to bite. There you go. You guys see the little baby Aki? He's so cute. The stink eye he or she is giving me is incredible. Just a pure hatred. You're okay. I'll put you back now. I'll put you back. You're fine. There you go. Watch now it bites me. There you go. There you go. All right. See, you guys can see she'll probably just run right into her hide. All traumatized. All right, guys. I think that is going to wrap it up. We're back up to 50 viewers, but for those of you that stayed and saw, you guys got to see the little baby Aki, and it didn't bite. I'm honestly surprised. I'm very shocked that it didn't. It didn't even at least try. All right. All right, and 101. We'll see you later, buddy. And that wraps it up for me, honestly. You guys have seen the baby Aki. You got to see Tit or Spike. Oh, my goodness, Sky. And you actually got to see the Ufago Pumilio as well. So that's pretty successful. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And, yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun. So we'll catch you guys next Friday, 4:30 p.m. Mountain Time, my time. I don't know what that equates to everywhere else, but you guys can look it up. And we'll see you guys later. So thanks so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, of course, leave them in the questions down below or in the comments down below. Leave a like on the video. I really appreciate it. For those of you that are watching live still, please leave a like. I appreciate seeing those. And we'll see you guys later. So see you, Jake. We'll see you guys later. Thanks you all for tuning in. Daniel, it was awesome to see you here. I didn't think any of my friends actually watch these, and we'll see you guys later. So Actually, in the comment section down below, for those of you that made it, definitely leave a suggestion for what you see. For what you want to see in the next stream. I always need some input because there's only so much I can talk about here. So we'll see you guys later. I appreciate the feedback, and I am going to eat pizza. So see you guys.